Hey guys, it's Zach from the Concon channel, and in this video I'm going to show you how to complete the Specimen ID NES009 quest in Destiny 2. Now the first thing that you need to do is go to the H.E.L.M, and you'll need to talk to Failsafe. Once you're by the H.E.L.M, you can then go up to Failsafe, and you'll now need to go to the research base section. Once you're inside, you should see the proximity sensor alert. Now the one on the left is going to be the NES008 sensor, and the one on the right is going to be the NES009 sensor, but obviously we are focusing on the NES009. So pick up that sensor if you don't already have it. Now once you have collected the sensor, you can then start up the Encore exotic mission, as this is where the NES009 will be located. Now, in order to get specimen NES009, you need to come to the start just right after the jumping puzzle, and you're going to take a left instead of a right. This is because you need to access this module ahead in order to open up these portals so we can actually get to the area where NES009 is. So once you access the portal, it's going to say that the ancillary transit nexus is active, and now these cubes are going to spawn in. Now you'll need to destroy the cubes with the glowing cube beneath it, and you'll see that it'll just follow one after the other. After that is completed, cubes on the outside will spawn, and you'll have to do the same thing with the glowing cube beneath. Once that's done, the chest will spawn, and you can then go ahead and collect it, and then you can continue the mission as normal. Now once you get to the section where you need to defeat the Colossus and the Hydra, you'll then need to progress through this portal, which is going to take you to the final room before the boss. And you'll know you're here because you'll see all these messed up things. Now what you want to do is do not scan the EXO. You're going to go straight ahead, and you're going to access this Nexus module. And that's essentially going to open up this portal. Now we're going to go through, and then we're going to go to the right over here. This is going to take us into the refraction construct, and this is essentially where we are going to get the specimen 009. Now there's going to be these two hydras on each end that you'll need to kill in order to activate the encounter. So there's one, here's the other. Once you defeat them, it should say that the simulation sync has been initiated, and now there is going to be a Minotaur that spawns in that drops his skull, and you can go ahead and pick that up, and then you'll need to pick up this connection module. Now you're going to see these orbs. Now you'll need to place this connection module on the side where the orbs are. So because the orbs are here, I'm going to place it down here, and now we need to stand on this glowing platform right over here. Now, I recommend standing in the middle of the platform, and this can be a bit finicky, but you pretty much have to shine it until it goes through all of the orbs. And once it goes through all of the orbs, it should say that the partition has been weakened. Now you'll see that the orbs are going to spawn on another side, and in this case it's on the opposite side. So now we need to go and retrieve the connection module, and now we're going to do it on this side. So once you install it, we just need to stand on the platform. There is only two glowing platforms, so it's not that hard to miss. And then we have to pretty much do it in the middle once again. And once you get it, it should say once again, partition has been weakened. Once you do that, you can then go ahead and pick up the final connection module. That's going to be in the cave back there. And now we are going to have two sets of orbs spawn. As you can see, it's on that side, and it is going to be on this side. So now we have to take both the connection modules and place them on each side where the orbs are. So there's one, and now we are going to retrieve our previous one, and now we are going to place it on this side where the orbs are. Now the only tricky part about this one is you kind of need to figure out which side you need to shoot the laser on, but it's all about trial and error. And as you can see, we got it first try, so it was on the left side over here. Now we're going to have to do this one last time, so you can then pick up one of the connection modules, and now we need to look for the orbs. Once you have completed all of them, it should say simulation sync, and then you'll get your secret chest. And then once you come to this little area here, you should see the specimens inside of this container, and you can go ahead and collect them. Now the first step of the Specimen ID NES009 quest is to collect data seeds, which we can either get from Datalattice or by opening chests on Nessus. So then you can open up your destinations and you can pretty much go to anywhere on Nessus. I'm going to go to the artifacts edge. Now, I recommend once you enter into Nessus, you put on the Wombo detector on your ghost, which essentially detects caches or resources within a 50-meter range. And this will be quite helpful for getting those Datalattice or chests. So once you find your Datalattice, you can then collect it and you should get your data seeds. And here's a chest that we are opening. Now, obviously, you can then collect all your data seeds from the Datalattices or chests. I'm unfortunately not getting them from chests, but you'll just have to keep doing this until you complete it. Now, that was one of the more tedious challenges or quest steps of this quest, but the next step is to gather tree branches on Nessus. Now, this quest step actually has a specified location, so if you go to destinations and Nessus, you'll see that this quest step takes place at the Exodus Black area, so you can just land here. And once you're here, there should be markers all over the area showing you where to collect the branches. Now, once you've completed that step, you now need to visit Hawthorne at the tower. So once you're at the tower, you can then go to Hawthorne. And once you're here, she's going to then talk to you. And now you'll have to return back to the H.E.L.M to talk to Failsafe. Once you're back at the H.E.L.M, you can then talk to Failsafe. She's then going to have a chat with you, and then she's going to give you the Babata and Petris specimen, which is the specimens you collected from that lab on the exotic mission. Once you've collected the specimen, you can then go to the specimen area that's located over here and place the specimens. And then you would have completed the Specimen ID NES009 quest. Cool little thing is you can also feed these specimens if you hold your dedicated button, which actually gives you a triumph called Lab Rats. It's been Zach from the Concon channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.